Man, this messed up my recording. I'm going to have to merge them together. All right, we got more people coming back in. I see Dino there. I see Joyce. I see Rhonda's back in, and Daniel, Cassandra, and Eric. Actually, I see Rhonda. You're in here twice. I see Craig. I don't see Marone. So let's have Marone come back in, and I will shoot a message on Facebook again here. Those of you on the conference call line, thank you for being patient. Log back in. I think I know what it was. Facebook didn't like me talking bad about them and talking about LinkedIn. I heard that new Messenger app can monitor us, right? I don't even have that one on my phone. All right. We still have a lot of people coming in. This is being recorded, so let me go ahead and continue. Let's go back to doing screen share. Okay, share screen. All right, you guys should be able to see my screen. So like I said, the last thing I was talking about is how often should you be posting on Facebook? Morning, afternoon, and evening. Those are the times. And I was looking for a video because people say all the time, there's cool Sherlock videos out there. And I want to use the videos. Well, there's a couple of things you can do when somebody posts a Sherlock video. And wow, I haven't posted a video in a while. I need to get on that. Let's see, just go back. I have been slipping on Facebook. Really? It's been that far back? Here we go. It's a video I posted from Willie Davis, but that's how to be a professional. All right. Oh yeah, we're going all the way back to the Tokyo launch. So I think I posted a video about Tokyo. But this is going to answer a question because a lot of people say, how do I post a video without it having everybody else's contact information on it? Really? Well, oh well. Well, there's a couple of ways you can do this. So I'm going to go back to just any video. And I'm going to post a live video for you guys. So here's what you can do. Here's a video I did, how to be a professional. And in the description, I've got my contact info in the description because this is a YouTube video. One thing that I do not do, when I create a video, I never put my own direct link or promote myself in the video because I know my team members like to use my videos. However, in my YouTube channel, in the description area, is my contact information. So there's two ways you can share a video. One, you can click on share. And you do that, you just type in whatever you want and you share. The only problem is you take in whatever descriptions here. Or you can upload a video. So let's say I'm going to go to our Power Team Marketing homepage. Our Power Team Marketing team page. And let me pull up one of the promo videos we have here. Shopping Sherlock promo videos. And I want to talk about the cash back, since I saved a lot of money using the cash back feature. The Sherlock Assistant toolbar. So I've got that one or the cash back. I want to use the cash back. So you see this video here? Let's say I go ahead and this is a YouTube video, and you'll see right down here it says YouTube. So I'm going to click on that. And I know I'm doing a lot of things, so the internet will hold up for me. So the YouTube video is popping up.
Welcome to the rewarding land of...
So click on share, or you can just copy the link at the top here. But I always have it. I click on share. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Where is it? There it is. Let's go to my home page. Save money shopping online with the Sherlock Assistant toolbar. And then I'm going to post the link. Here's one thing that I would advise. As soon as I did that, I am going to delete this link. The video will still be there, but I'm deleting the link. Why? So that Facebook doesn't block me from getting it to all my other friends. It's still going to block some of them, but it doesn't seem like I'm spamming anything. Because here's why. What Facebook would rather you do is upload a video directly to Facebook. That gets them, exposure and stuff like that. That's what they'd rather you do. So I'm going to click post. And there's the video. Now, here's something else I would advise you to do. I would advise for any YouTube videos that you see and like, any Vimeo videos, download the video to your own computer. How do I download to my computer? There's two programs that I use. One is called Real Player, and the other one is called Video Download. And I'm going to give you guys a link for that. So let's just say, here's another thing you do. Go to YouTube and type in how to download YouTube videos. And you're going to have a bunch of videos that's going to pop up, tutorials. Watch the videos. They will show you there's many different programs that you can use. Real Player. With Real Player, I just scroll over any video and a little download icon pops up and I can download. But I like to use mostly, let's see here. I like to use this one right here. It's called FreeMake Video Download. So all you do with that program is take here, it says paste URL. So I would, let's go back to that video. Let's say this video, for example.
If you'd like to...
So all I would do is click on copy the link. And it's not FreeMaker. Google FreeMake, FreeMake, video downloader, and you can download it for free. And then you just click on paste URL, and the video will automatically download to my computer. Then you can click on show in folder, because it's going to be in your downloaded folders. Show in folder, and that's where you can pull it from. Once you've downloaded a video onto your computer, then you re-upload that video to your own YouTube channel. So if you do not have a YouTube channel, you want to get one. It's free. You definitely want to have a Gmail account. There's a lot of people out there still using Yahoo and Hotmail and all this other stuff. For not to say that Gmail's the best, because Gmail's connected to YouTube and a whole bunch of other things. So you have your YouTube login is the same as your Gmail login. Why? Because Google owns YouTube. So you see this button up here at the top. It says upload. You just click on upload. It's going to select files to upload. So it's going to ask you for the file on your computer. So let's say I wanted to upload, one of the latest videos I did. Japan. I guess the last video I did was the Tokyo event. Do I have that video on here? No, not there. Here it is. The Pink Cow presents. I will just click on it, open file, and now it's downloading. Now this box here that says description, you can put whatever description you want, your website, anything that you want in the description. What's most important is the tags, because this is how people find you on YouTube. The tags. So I always put one, Shopping Sherlock, network marketing, online shopping, my name, because people look me up, Michael Weeder's name, because he's the CEO of the company, put the Sherlock, I would put MLM, home-based business, let's see, make money from home, mobile shopping app. Let's see. My mind almost going blank on me right now. E-commerce, M-commerce, Google, Alibaba, eBay, Amazon. You know, these main keywords that people look for. Did I put make money online? Make money from home? Make money online? Because certain key, and I think Rod Doctor did a training on this about certain specific keywords that people always look up. That's how they find your videos. So I already have this uploaded. So I'm going to go to my, leave this page. I'm going to go to my uploaded videos section. Okay, let me delete this. Delete. So now that you have your videos uploaded, you can always click on them and copy the link and post it wherever you want. So like there's the Pink Cow. But I have a lot of videos. I've been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. I have 819 videos loaded, and I remember my very first video doing it. And when I came back to network marketing, and I said, "Hey, I can't do this the old school way. I'm going to have to learn 33,000 hits." Videos that? Oh, state of network marketing, 33,000 views. Let me go back. Let's go all the way to the beginning. I remember telling myself, I need to be able to market. I need to learn this online stuff. And it's really self-taught. Nobody taught me this stuff. I had to learn it by trial and error, doing it over and over and over and over again. I saw a video that was done by a guy named Cedric Harris, and he said, if you're going to do video marketing, you need to be doing at least one video a day. So what? Think about that. One video a day. And why is that important? Because the more videos you have, the more visibility you're having, the more you're branding yourself, and the higher rank you get from YouTube. So here is the very first video I ever uploaded, November 4th, 2009. I was in my backyard here. I was in a company called Aisle 19, which was an online shopping mall. Go to figure. And I had all this. It's not too bad, but I have dark skin, so I got to make sure that the lighting is always correct. And I messed up a lot trying to get all this stuff right. But this was my very first video, only 289 views after all this time. And then you just get, you get better and better. These, I thought to try to get slick, right? I'm going to get in front of a green screen and then do all this computer graphics. Horrible. They were horrible. I can't stress it enough. The lighting was bad. I couldn't get it right.
Hello, my name is
I tried all this fancy stuff on my third video, and I learned I don't need to do all of that. Don't need to do all of that. So I quickly learned I didn't, be simple. Be simple with it. But I don't care how much I failed. Here's another one that I did that came out really bad when I was learning about, again, the lighting. I'm sitting with the camera
My name is
facing the sun. So it looks like I have a halo above me. It was bad, horrible. But guess what? I still signed up people in the business based on my videos. It doesn't matter how bad it is. You got to get out there and do it. So I strongly encourage you to make videos. And you don't have to always make videos about your business. Let me go to my, where's my playlist here? All right, people are texting me. Let's make sure. Can you guys still see? All right, here. All right, I've got, let me look at a couple of branded myself. Science of Getting Rich. This is a book, one of the books that gave me my aha moment that changed my business. It's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. So much so that what I did was I recorded myself reading every single chapter and I uploaded it to YouTube. Now, why would I do something like that? Here's a couple of reasons. Number one, I listen to this late at night before I go to sleep or while I'm sleeping. Why? Because I'm hearing the words that Wallace D. Wattles wrote in my own voice. So my brain, I'm tricking myself thinking that I'm listening to myself think. So I'm teaching myself in my own voice. The second reason why I did it and uploaded it to YouTube is because there's other people out there that fully understand the law of attraction, personal development, and there's millions of people that have read The Science of Getting Rich, and they always, since people don't like to read anymore, they go to YouTube to see if there's audio versions, and they may run into my videos. And when they do, sometimes they like my voice, sometimes they may not, and they'll shoot me a message. Hey, I heard your audio of Science of Getting Rich. How has that handled in your business? What business are you currently doing? It's a way to reach out and people start asking questions. And you get some cycles as well. I've got people calling, oh, I love your voice. I just like falling asleep to your voice. What's your name? You get those. But this is another way to brand yourself, to get yourself out there and have an audience of people that might not be actually looking for your business, but you guys have something else in common. Here's something else that I've done. The Rich. Which one was The Rich? This is another book I read. No, not that one. Oh yeah, How Rich People Think. And I need to go back. I haven't finished this. I only did the first 10 chapters. It's like 21 lessons or something like that. And I just recorded myself reading each chapter. So now and in my tags, I've got How Rich People Think. It's an actual book. So when people look that up on YouTube, they run into me. I've also done the same thing with a little bit on Jim Rohn. I have a lot of Jim Rohn stuff. And I also did this, the Brandon Ivey show. I have not made one of these videos in a long time. And I'm going to start doing it again. But I used to do what's called a tip of the day. And I didn't do a video a day, maybe once every 3 or 4 days. And I would pick out a tip like, watch who you're listening to. Know thyself. I will pay my own bills. Invest in your business. Work on becoming better. Don't believe the hype. Show up to meetings. How to recruit friends and family. 2 types of recruiters. Become a person of influence. Checklist to earning $5K a month. Brand yourself. Awakening. Mentors. Is this a pyramid? You are your best recruit. See, how to make money, how to make an effective video. How to make an effective video. I will wait till you get a check. How to answer that question. You hear people that say that all the time. You tell them about the business. I'll wait till you get a check before I join. How do you answer that? Become the most you could possibly be, the mental shift, motivation, get to know the prospect. Friends and family can be great customers. That's a good one. You're not trying to recruit your friends and family into your business. They're not going to join. And the ones that do don't do anything. You want to use them as customers so that they can become your testimonials, so that you can share with others and they could share your business with people they know. Job equals broke mindset. I got to listen to that one again. I forgot what I talked about there. Multiple streams of income. It only takes one person to change your life. You are that person. Have realistic expectations. Be thankful for what you have. Stay focused in 2013. Now, I need to make one stay focused for 2014. Dream big. Be a professional. Become a problem solver. And I have some more I haven't even uploaded yet. But here's another way to brand yourself, because this information is good for no matter what company you're a part of. And so when people from other companies see your videos, they call you up. Hey, I love your style. I could really take your knowledge and build my business. And when the day comes where they may be looking for a new home, they call you up. 90% of my business or my success over the past 5 years has come from YouTube videos. And I still consider myself an amateur in this field. You don't need to be a professional. There'll be another day where I will make I'll do a training on how to make a YouTube video. For now, I just wanted to show you guys how to download a YouTube video and then upload it back to your own channel. All right, so I hope you guys got that. Hold on one second. There's a lot of background noise on the conference line here. Let's mute that out. All right. Stop the screen share there for a second. So did anybody have any questions about what I just showed? Any questions? If you have a question, I can answer it. Then I'm going to move on talking about the grand opening. We only have a couple of minutes left. Joy said, are you separating with commas for keywords? No. Once I put a keyword in there, I just hit enter and it moves on to the next. So I don't need to separate commas. Just type in what you want, then hit enter. And it'll close out its own block. All right, let me scroll back up. Is there any other questions about Jonathan? Let's see. All right. Did I lose you guys? Can you guys still hear me? Type Y in the chat box. All right, good to go. So the next thing we're going to talk about now is grand opening. Grand opening. I mentioned this a little bit last Saturday. Remember, I told the story about my very first business meeting once I joined the company. And I'll share it just real quickly. I was not coachable. When I got started, that first company was called ACN. And they said, Brandon, you need to have a PBR, which stands for Private Business Reception, in your home. And I said, okay, that's easy. And he said, this private business reception is going to get you promoted to your very first position. And at that time, our first position was called Executive Team Trainer, ETT or EFT, but ETT now, Executive Team Trainer. You only need to have 3 people on your team to hit that position and 20 customers. So I said, great, because they said, listen, this is what's going to happen. Out of all the people that come, those that sign up, that's going to get you to Executive Team Trainer. Those that don't, they're going to become your business partner. I mean, they're going to be your customer, and that's going to get you 20 customers. All right, that sounds simple enough, right? But I didn't listen to what they had to say about how to do the PBR, which we call today a grand opening. And I did it my way. And as a result, only 4 people showed up. Me, my roommate, my sponsor, and the person doing the presentation. I was devastated. I had Spelman girls running all over Atlanta, putting flyers all over the place. I promoted like it was no other thing, but I promoted wrong. That was the first and last time in my entire 15-year career I ever used flyers to promote a business. Not saying that it doesn't work, because it works for people out there. It just didn't work for me. It gave me a bad taste. And I said, forget about it. Flyers do work, though, for giving something away for free for customers. But for the business, for me, that didn't work. What they told me to do was make a list of everybody I know that I want to invite and start doing three-way calls to confirm that they will show up to the presentation. After my failure of my first PBR or grand opening, I did it again the right way, and I hit the first position in the company within 1 week by doing it the right way. So fast forward today, because we didn't have internet stuff back then. Today we are now using webinars, grand openings. So in a grand opening, what is a grand opening? A grand opening is where you're coming out and sharing with everybody that you have a brand new business. If you were to start your own brick and mortar store, your own brick and mortar business, what happens? You throw that grand opening sign on the front of the building, right? So anybody in their car can drive by and they see grand opening business and they're going to stop by, right? They're going to want to stop by and say, what's going on here? And who's the first people to be at your grand opening? Mom, dad, friends, family, who else? Neighbors. They're the first ones at your grand opening because those are people you know, and you want them to come out to support your business. They're not going to say no to you. They're there to support you. That's the way a grand opening works. That's the first people you're talking to. You're letting them know that you're open for business. Come check it out. You may not have to join, but at least take a look at what I'm doing. And if it's not for you, you may be able to refer me to people who you know this is going to be good for. That's the conversation you have with friends and family that you've joined Shopping Sherlock, or any business for that matter. Grand opening. My barber, I had a barber back in high school, and he moved locations, right? Got his own spot. And he put a grand opening sign up there. And I think I was a sophomore in high school. And he kept that thing up there for like 2 years. I went to college. And I remember when I came back the next summer, so it's like 3-4 years later, he still had grand opening on his shop. And I was like, hey, Don, I got to ask you a question. And you've been open for like 5 years. Why do you still got that grand opening sign up there? And he taught me a lesson. And one thing about it at that time, I had an ego. I thought I was a little all big time Morehouse man in college boy, coming back home, thinking he knows everything. And Don, he's been cutting hair since he was in high school. No college degree, no nothing. But he taught me more about business in this one sentence than I learned all in Morehouse. He said, yeah, but the people out there on the street don't know I've been here for 5 years. There's always somebody new driving by. And you know what that taught me? Just because you have one grand opening doesn't mean that you stop. Every time you do a business meeting is a grand opening. That's why someone asked me, Brandon, why do you call every Tuesday and Thursday night a grand opening? Because it is. For somebody who's never seen it before, it's a grand opening. Business 101 from the street. He figured it out. So in a grand opening, do they work? Yes. I'll tell you how I walked off my job. In my last company, I can't tell you how bad of a situation I was in. When I hit Diamond Affiliate and I walk on stage and give my, testimonial story, At that time, I will really share my story. There's a lot of personal things I have never shared. Only a few people know outside of my family. But I will share. But I was in a very bad position in my life. I had to make something happen. There was no choice. There was no procrastination. There was no, I'm going to put my feet in the water and see if this works. There was no, if it doesn't work in 30 days, I'll quit and I'll go join something else. No, this had to work and I'm going to make it work. That was my mindset. So what did I do? It was a Friday night. I got started around 4 or 5 o'clock when I was officially in the system. I had a conference call, grand opening conference. It wasn't even a webinar. Didn't have time to put a webinar together yet. I didn't understand the compensation plan. As a matter of fact, it took me 4 months to understand the compensation plan. And I had already made, in 4 months, I don't know, close to 20 grand. Oh, more than that in 4 months. April, May, June, July. Yeah, well over $25,000 I'd already made by that point. Can you imagine that, making that type of money and you don't even understand the comp plan? See, my ideology was I'll figure it out as I go. I'll understand the comp plan when I get paid, and I ask, why did I get paid? I'm just going to make this happen. Remember, I'm the opposite of an urchin. I take action. Calculated risk. I just go to work. So here's what happened that night. I invited over 200 people onto an emergency conference call, an emergency grand opening. 200 people. I know people on my team who have not talked to 200 people in a year. And they wonder how come they're not having the success that they want to have. I invited 200 people in one night in 2 hours. Out of the 200 people, 40 showed up. 40 people, this is Friday night. 40 people showed up. Out of the 40, 15 signed up that night. 15 people signed up personally, front line to me that night. More people actually signed up in the business because some of my people that I signed up also had guests on. So I forgot how many people we put. I think 30 or something people within the next 48 hours we had put in the business. But I personally enrolled 15 in one night. 2 hours after being in the business. 1 week later, the following Friday, we had webinars. I think we had 4 more webinars, grand openings between that Friday and the next Friday. 4 grand openings. And then we really kicked it in high gear. And understand, I was not kicked it in high gear yet. I was positioning all the leaders first, getting everybody set, letting them understand the program, talking to the CEO. Our first 30 days in business had 137 people on our team in our first 30 days. Why? Because after I had my grand openings, guess what they did? They did the same thing, and they had grand openings. It wasn't for 2 or 3 weeks later before I had the schedule down where we started having scheduled grand openings. Everything else was spur of the moment. Thursday night, we're going to have a meeting. Tuesday afternoon, we're going to have a meeting. Friday morning, we're going to have a meeting. That's how it was for a couple of weeks. We were ignorance on fire. And there were a lot of people that got left behind. Who are the people that got left behind? It was people that said, I'll wait till you make some money first. They got left behind. It was the people that said, I need to figure out the comp plan first. They got left behind. I need to understand how this all works. I got to do some more research. They all got left behind. It was the people who started calling people, say, hey, this is great. You got to check it out. What is it? I don't know yet. You got to check it out too. Those are the people that made a lot of money. So do you want to be educated and broke or ignorant and rich? Learn as you go. After 30 days, we really kicked it into high gear. The next 30 days, we had 507 people on our team in 60 days. 507. 2 weeks later, we had over 1,000 people on our team. So we went from 500 to 1,000 in 2 weeks. 500 people in 2 weeks. And then it just got crazy from that point forward. Because everybody was duplicating grand opening. And I promise you this, if you put 10 guests on any of my webinars, you will become a star affiliate. If you teach those people who sign up to duplicate, you will become a power affiliate. It's all about duplication. Grand opening. If you've already had a grand opening, have another one. Guess what? September 1st, what day does that fall on? Let me take a look here. September 1st, my calendar. That is a Monday, go figure. September 1st is a Monday. Well, guess what? Because September 1st is our 1-year anniversary in Sherlock. And I'm starting all over. In fact, I'll wait till after the 22nd. Then I'm going to post an event. And it's going to be a big event. Monday night, September 1st, grand opening, Shopping Sherlock, Power Team Marketing. And I'm going to invite over 1,000 people. I'm going to have a huge marketing going all towards that for a whole week for that one event. And I would advise you guys to do the same and plug in for that event. I just thought of it right now, but it's going to happen. It's going to be a huge event, September 1st, 2014, the launch for Sherlock, getting prepared for our mobile app. And I haven't decided if I'll make it a webinar or a conference call. I think I'll make it just conference call style. All you have to do is call in and listen. And then I'll move people from there to the next webinars. But just giving you guys a heads up, it's coming. I'm going to start, and I'm starting all over. Regardless of the team that we already have, you can always start your business over, regardless of your results. So I'm going to act as if I don't have anybody on my team and I'm a regular affiliate. The goal is, how fast can I hit global again? So I need to help 12 brand new people become powers. Now, I'm already a global. So when I said that before, I confused people. What do you mean start over? What do you mean hit global all over again? What I mean by that is do the qualifications to become a global all over again. I've already hit it, I think, twice since I've been in the business, became a global. But I'm going to do it all over again. So I want to be a diamond. So that's the power of a grand opening. If you have not had a grand opening yet, you can schedule a private one that's just for you and your people. The more people on it you have, the better. Or you can take advantage of the ones we already have scheduled. That's every Tuesday and Thursday night. Or the ones that Chuck Williams does. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. There's going to be one tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. That's 6 p.m. Pacific, and 10 a.m. Japan time, Monday morning Japan time. So that's going to be with Chuck Williams and his 7-figure earners that joined the team. And there's another reason why I'm putting my foot on the gas, because those guys are going to take over America. So we got work to do if we want to get our piece. Now, I'm going to screen share again and show you guys an example of a grand opening we just scheduled. So you should be able to see my screen. Let me pull up Facebook. All right. As you see here, we've got an event scheduled Friday, August 22nd at 1 a.m. my time, 4 a.m. Eastern, but 5 p.m. local Japan time. I'm doing a live webinar right here on Live One Dream. If you're a night owl, I would advise you stay up for it just so that you can get the energy and the feeling of this, because it's going to be for Japan. They're going to have all of their people on. Hey, Dino, we've got a week I want to see we get 100 people on there at least your team members, besides just guests. But we're gonna pack the house that Friday. And then the question is, who do you know in Japan? You may know somebody that you can invite as well. But this is how we setting up a grand opening. This is what's called a planned grand opening. When somebody first gets in the business, they want to have two grand openings. The first is an emergency grand opening. That means within the next 24 to 48 hours. That's how you hit star affiliate. And then a planned grand opening, where you give yourself time to promote and invite some heavy hitters that didn't have a chance to get onto your emergency one. All right, we only got 3 minutes left, so I'm going to stop screen share here. There was a couple of things I wanted to show, like some articles that have come out for like this. The new m-commerce reality. Smartphones and tablets have changed everything. The way we communicate, the way we meet, the way we get around, the way we shop, and more. This article right here, oh man, I'm going to do a video on this probably tomorrow. There's another one. This is on Fox Business. 2024? Really? Yeah, they say 10 years from now. The year your smartphone will be able to control everything. There are 3 items on everybody's checklist when they walk out of the door: keys, wallet, and cell phone. Ain't that the truth? But when will we be able to condense everything on that daily checklist to just one item, our cell phone? The answer is 2024. Are you kidding me? I say it's going to happen before then, within 5 years, not 10, within 5 years. The smartphone is the mouse to the world. And I saw, my wife and I went out to dinner last night to celebrate our anniversary. And we went to a movie theater called the ArcLight in Pasadena, California. And I noticed something. There was this couple in front of us. And you know, when you go in to give them your ticket, all she did was showed her iPhone, and the guy like did a scan or so. I don't know what he did. I don't know if he just looked at it or scanned it or what. And she walked on through. I was like, what? I didn't know of that app, but that's the future. You're not pulling out your wallet anymore. So be prepared. There's also a couple of more. Here's some articles that Michael Weeder, the CEO, shot on over to us leaders. Every day, he's finding something. He says this one: mobile is taking a much bigger slice of the total e-commerce activity. Then we've got here, let's see what this one is. This is from the businessinsider.com. All right, come on. Oh, that's going to take too long for these. Demographics of who shops online. What was this title? Beacons and Apple's iBeacon system. And this one is reverse showrooming. Physical retailers fight back. Ooh, that's a good one. So you don't think that e-commerce isn't taking notice? Brick and mortar retailers are fighting back against Amazon and others. There's a war going on right now, and I'm not talking about the Middle East. I'm talking about a financial war taking place that most people have no clues even going on. All the billionaires are playing right now, and we don't even know it. So let me close this out. Let's go back. So again, does anybody have any questions? And we're going to go ahead and close out. And I did record this. This might be something you want to keep, and I'll upload it to our Power Team site. Any questions? And if you have not done so, please, please, please make sure you register, and you tell your new people to do this. CEOstraining.info. There is so much work and effort that we put into creating our system, and it blows my mind that people don't take advantage of it. Make sure your team is plugged in. You may be plugged in, but what does it matter if you're here and you've got 300, 400, 700 people on your team and none of them are here because they don't even know what's going on? So get your people plugged in so that now you take the work off of you. I do this full time. I cherish the moment I have somebody plugging in, calling me up, and let's work the business. So no, since there's no questions, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I did post already the mindset training from last Saturday. It's on our Facebook group, so you can listen to that again. I thought that was a very good one. And get this in the hands of people who want to know about YouTube and Facebook and all the good stuff. Tomorrow, again, we have our team call at 8 p.m. Eastern, followed by training our live webinar with Chuck Williams at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then tandem update following that. So keep an eye out for your emails. And I'm already looking at trying to incorporate a text messaging system so that, because I know most people don't look at their emails, unfortunately. But I can text you guys. Oh, and one feature that we're looking at adding in our mobile app as well is a messaging feature. So I can message everybody through the mobile app. So all of that stuff is coming. So thank you guys for joining us. Everybody have a great evening. Thank you guys for showing up. You are the elite. Now you want to apply what you have learned and then pass it on to others. Hit Star Affiliate. We have half a month left, 15 days left. Hit Power. No reason why you should not be at this point. Just invite people to a presentation. That's how you get promoted. And again, congratulations to Chieko for getting promoted to global. Congratulations to Jean-Marc. And I'm going to tell you guys a quick story about Jean-Marc, just real quick. People don't understand our comp plan. Here's the power of our comp plan and spillover. Jean-Marc is a very powerful individual out of France. Very busy individual as well. He saw the vision of Sherlock, got started, but wasn't necessarily in a position to really build his business yet. Because of spillover, somebody named Fed Oliveira, Baby Lynn, a.k.a. Super K, Mama K, Baby, she's got many nicknames, joined the company and fell frontline to him. So I want you to picture this. On the report, he didn't sponsor her, but spillover, she fell frontline to him. She went global in 53 days. You never know who is going to join the business. She went global in 53 days. She has over 200 people on her team. And this guy overrides Japan. And he's in France because of spillover. All he has to do is build one leg. He's got almost $10,000 in banked volume. $10,000 waiting for him on a team he did not build. I challenge anybody that says our compensation plan isn't, you can't make any money. No, you have to work the business just like you do with any business. And in our business, it only takes two, not three, not five, not 10, two. Two duplicating two, you walk off your job. Four duplicating four, you're 5 figures a month and more. It's that simple. So again, thank you guys for joining us. See you all tomorrow night. God bless and good night.